Hello, my name's Suzanne Johnson. I'm a clinical social worker, a therapist in Clinton Township, Michigan. And in this video, I'd like to teach you how to use havening touch in combination with cognitive restructuring to reduce unwanted anger. Havening touch is a post-therapeutic technique of its own that can be used to reduce trauma, anxiety, and depression. But for this purpose, we're going to use it for self-help. If you have a great big trauma, don't try to do it on your own. Please, if you can afford it, get professional help. But I think in combination with the thoughts that I'm going to share, it could be helpful to reduce unwanted anger. In the 4 kinds of havening touch that is most often used, which I'll be using during this video, is 1 is lightly touching the hands like this. In a circle. 2, stroke across the forehead and down the side of the face. 3, lightly touch from the shoulders to the elbow. You can go all the way down to your hands if you want. And 4, lightly stroke up one finger and down the other. I learned a lot about havening from Kate Truitt, and she has a YouTube channel with hundreds of videos about it. And she said, quote, a fast brain is a reactive brain. A slow brain is a calm brain. Let's calm the mind and put you back in charge of your emotional state, end of quote. And that's what I hope to help you do in this video, to calm down the reactive, fast anger brain. The first statements I'm going to read from is from a workshop I took many years ago, given by Stephen C. Simmer. He wrote a book called Vicious Circles Manual, Anger Management for Men. So these are some of the best ones that I will repeat for you. And as I do the havening, so that you can do it along with me if you're having problems with anger right now. 1, if I get angry, she wins. I'll go back and forth with the pronouns, or maybe use they. 2, I'm seeing his worst side and he's seeing my worst side. 3, I don't know why she did that. Perhaps she was having a bad day. 4, just relax. Don't assume the worst. 5, happiness is the best revenge. 6, this is my chance to prove that I can endure this with class. 7, if he treats me that way, he's not worth getting angry about. 8, character is like a pearl. It's built from layers of patience. 9, who said life is fair? 10, I can't change her. I can only change myself. 11, I earn respect by acting respectably, not by making people afraid. 12, speak your mind slowly and firmly. No threats and no avoidance. 13, will I care about this a month from now? Maybe 2 months from now? And 14, don't try to settle this all at once, one step at a time. The next statements I'm going to read to you is from Recovery International. It's a self-help group that helps people use cognitive statements and truths to change their feelings and change their perceptions. 1, an endorsed person is a secure person. A secure person does not have temper. 2, be self-led, not symptom-led. 3, detach, detach, detach. 4, don't get mad at yourself for getting mad. 5, don't give your mental health away to whatever that's triggering your anger. 6, drop the judgment on others and myself. 7, every measure of self-control brings a measure of self-respect. 8, self-control leads to self-respect. 9, mental health, and peace of mind is the supreme goal. 10, outer environment can be rude, crude, and indifferent. Now, outer environment is anything basically outside of your feelings and your thoughts. 11, people do things that annoy us, not to annoy us. 12, choose peace over power. 13, thoughts can be accepted or rejected. 14, we are not responsible for the initial flare of temper, only for prolonging it. 15, we have the will to work ourselves up, and we have the will to work ourselves down. 16, when we express ourselves in anger, we end up in self-disgust. 17, temper begets temper, calm begets calm. 18, temper is a luxury I cannot afford. It produces tenseness, and tenseness produces nervous symptoms. 19, temper blocks logic. 20, temper blinds us to the other side of the story. And here's a few questions separate from Recovery International that you might want to ask yourself. Is this issue really getting this angry about? Is there anything I can do to change the situation? If it's an argument, is winning the argument worth the damage that may do to a relationship or the friendship? And last, I would like to end with the results of a study I learned about from NPR. They gave a story about it February 5th, 2019 in the morning edition. And they were quoting sociologist Nicholas Christakis of Yale University. And what he did was so fascinating. Over a period of 32 years, he studied people, their face-to-face interactions. 5,000 people he studied. And he was following when one would get upset, how would it affect others? And he says the emotional ups and downs were documented with periodic surveys. Quote, we were able to show that as one person becomes happy or sad, it rippled throughout the network, end of quote. And he said that his research shown that if you start to become happier with your life, a friend living close to you has 25% higher chance of becoming happier too. And your partner is more likely to feel better as well. The happiness can even spread to people that you're indirectly connected to. So I thought that was really profound. And with that, I'd like to end this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Have a good day.